Everything I Know Journal eyeshadow palette. I did a Mango Tropical Paradise eye look. Tell me what you think. Back again. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I'm in the mood to do my makeup. I just want to play an eyeshadow. So proud of myself. I washed my makeup brushes. This one got a little bit residue left, but that's normal. I use my Miracle brush cleaner. It makes cleaning your brushes 10 times easier. Already primed the face. Let's go in, conceal these brows. I ordered stuff from Ulta. Oh no, I need to get a eyeshadow base. I do not have an eyeshadow base. I think I'm gonna go to Ulta today. I feel like my foundation was a little bit too light just for the tan that I have. So I'm going to try to do a deeper shade today. I think this was yeah, I really like this concealer shade. This is Tan Walnut. You can see the difference. This is like one shade lighter than my foundation instead of two. And like right now I have a tan, so I'm trying my best not to be too light. And I mean, of course it looks fine on camera, but it depends. Like if you're going for a bright dramatic, you want your eyes to pop, you can go with the lighter shade. Or if you're trying to do like an everyday natural makeup, there's a meaning or technique behind the things that we do. So I lied. My nails are more of like a coral pink than orange. So today we're going to go more of like a Mango Paradise because that was the tea I drank this morning. I was like, oh, that sounds cute. So today's look is going to be called Mango Paradise. It was a palette that I created. I wanted to do like a notebook type of thing. I don't even know what year I created this, but it's still very pigmented. Like that's just 1 or 2 swipes and the color is pretty cute. You see where I'm going with the tropical colors. But I feel like for a long time I was afraid of being seen. I was afraid of doing too much. And also I feel like makeup really wasn't, everybody's wearing like the soft glam. So I really stopped doing eyeshadow, stopped marketing my products. I mean, of course I was going through my own stuff in life. But I also feel like maybe God was hiding me because I just feel like I'm posting and it's not getting in front of the right people. I'm not making consistent sales. I'm definitely going to get a base today because if this was a white base, these colors would be so fire. How you feel about it? That's pretty. Learning that a fear of being seen starts in childhood. If you didn't get like positive reinforcement, or if you learn to stay in a child's place and be quiet, that judgment without the support or just overthinking comes in because you weren't given that baseline to be yourself. But I no longer want to block my blessings. I am ready to be seen, but you also have to be okay with the criticism that comes, because it's like you have to, just as much praise, you get just as much judgment, and you have to be okay with people not liking you, and that's not easy. It's so hard for me to multitask. Okay, is this giving Mango Paradise tropical vibes? Okay, I feel like my foundation was a little bit too light yesterday. So today we're going to go in, this is like the perimeter color. And then I'm going to put, that's why I like True Match, because I feel like True Match will oxidize to your foundation shade. Even if it's like a little bit too light or too dark, it'll kind of oxidize. But I think this is a little less jarring. And see, this is the regular True Match that I typically use. Try to keep one side a little bit cleaner than the other so I can use it to blend. You don't have to worry about getting under your eyes because you're going to put the concealer under there. And then this brush is angled, so you can really get right at the brow and carve it out. Sometimes I really be on mute mode where like it's like no thoughts in my head. It's just peace. I don't know. It's like I don't have nothing to say. So watch me blend. So then the side that doesn't have any product on it, you can go back in and make sure your foundation and your concealer blend all the way together. Yesterday I used a really bright foundation powder. Today I actually am going to use loose setting powder. Huda. Let's see. This is Peach Pie. And the look did not look bad. It's just, I could tell like it's a little bit bright. So this should be a lot more neutral. You see how it's not really brightening, it's just setting it in place. I burnt my hand on the teapot. I put my hand in front of the teapot. It's probably been 2 weeks at this point, and now it just looks crazy, and I really hope it blends out evenly. But yeah, I feel like this is giving us what we needed. It's not, I mean, of course it's still matte, but it's not as bright. So now we need to go in and shape the face. I did not do any cream contours because these are my Escape palettes I'm looking for. Let's use the medium one. I am pressed for time just a bit, so we're gonna go in with our clean contour brush. You see it's on an angle, and it helps glide literally right there. So I'm gonna go with my Escape palette, dip it in the contour, press. This brush is still a little bit damp, and you see how that like carves out the face, shapes the face, blend it into your temples, takes attention away from your forehead. And the brush is angled, so I don't have to do any extra work. It's not going all over the side of my face. It keeps that natural contour that's already there. This eye look is so pretty. You'd be like, whoa, too much contour. The side that was not as has product on it, go back in and blend. Blend, 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 blend. Now we're going to do just a little bit of pink blush, fluffy brush. Remember, I'm putting it up higher. Higher, higher, higher. That is so cute. Oh, pink lip or nude lip? If you guess nude, you guess right, but I don't feel like getting up. And the nude is in my purse from yesterday. So we're going to go pink. But this is like a pinky nude. Allure is very pretty. She's not jarring. It's just a tint of pink. And of course you could put clear gloss on top of her if you want extra shine. You could use a plum liner if you really want a pink lip. But it's pretty neutral. And if you wanted just a little bit more pop, you can go on with Blushful in the center. I mean, the lips are already bright, so might as well. Not the lips, my eyes. I'm about to go in this one. I had an opportunity and I took it. I went with purple. Am I supposed to iron linen pants? I was thinking about it, but I'm like, by the time I sit down in the car and drive, they're going to be back wrinkled again. So I don't even own an iron. I have a steamer. But here's today's look.